The thermometer reached 115 degrees today, which is quite unusual for New Jersey, especially in late December. The sun's rays beamed in through the windows, each day hotter than the last. The Earth had been knocked off its orbit and was being pulled by the gravity of that burning star closer and closer, like water circling the drain. Nicole and her mother Jane had decided to stay, while her father left to go north to get out of the heat. With the reports on the news describing insane traffic, along with the gas shortage and the decomposing bodies on the roads they could see from inside, they reasoned the chances of survival were higher trying to stick it out, if survival was even possible at all. As the days went by, the temperature continued to rise. Nicole and her mother continued to sweat and suffer. Being indoors kept them away from the direct rays of the sun, but the heat was unbearable. Her mother was bedridden and did not have the strength to get up. Nicole checked in on her whenever she was able, trying to keep her hydrated. Soon, electronics began to short out and even start to melt. Nicole kept a pot in the sink under the faucet with the knob fully open. Water was scarce and would barely trickle out in drops. The dizziness and nausea in combination with pounding headaches left Nicole feeling heavy despair. As the water levels neared the top of the pot, Nicole filled a glass, took a big gulp, and slowly willed herself toward the bedroom. She told her mom to try to sit up, but got no response. Nicole grabbed her mother's shoulders to shake her awake, but nothing. This unbearable heat had claimed another victim. Distraught, Nicole began to sob. This tragedy, combined with the effects of dehydration and heat, was too much for her to bear. She decided enough was enough and gave up the fight. As she laid there next to her mother, she leaned her head back on the pillow and prepared for the end. Nicole? Nicole? Kevin, I think she's coming around. Her father rushed to her bedside. You're right, Jane. Nicole? Can you hear me? Yes, she answered. What happened? Her father held her tight and said, You've had such a terrible fever. We were afraid you were never going to break it. I had such a terrible dream, Nicole muttered. So hot. Awful. Rest up now, her father said. You can tell us about it all later. Her father then brought her mother into the living room to speak in private. Jane, we've got to leave. There's no hope here. Please come with me. But Kevin, we don't stand a chance out there, especially with Nicole in this condition. We need to stay together here as a family. Well, that's a choice you're making. I'm not giving up. I'm going to see if there's any reprieve from this weather somewhere else. With that, he took his jacket and left. Nicole's mother watched him leave from the window as the snow fell around him. It's pointless, she thought. With the earth drifting away from the sun, he's only prolonging the inevitable. The earth is doomed to freeze.